Kim, have you heard anything about when school's starting in the fall, if we're going to have classes or?
Yeah, well, Maddie had her locker clean out today, and I
Yeah.
was principal for a little bit. So he said basically there's.
I want to let you know I'm recording.
Oh, okay.
Starting from now, I put it on record, okay? In case you don't want anyone to hear what you're talking about. You want me to stop it until we actually start?
Yeah,
I guess it was just chit-chatting. Yeah.
All right, so let me pause.
For coming. Rochelle's my cousin through my second cousin, right? I think so. My grandfather and Rochelle's husband's father were brothers.
My father-in-law and your grandfather were brothers.
Right.
That's the
and we connected through 23andMe. So I found some relatives. I actually found another relative, but it's actually another family. I haven't found too many on the Rothman side, but you guys and then
well, my
Uncle
family,
Harry's kids.
my immediate family's big.
Yeah, wow, that's cool. I know you have a wonderful family.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, anyway, thank you so much, Rochelle, for setting this up.
This is great. This is fun. I love it. Okay, I have to tell you, from all the years I've been doing Tupperware parties, I usually go to the house, I bring all my things, I set up, I travel there, of course. I have to set up in someone's house, and if I'm going to make things, I usually have the ingredients there for me, and then I just put it together. Since it's in my house, it's easier because I don't have to clean up tonight. I can clean up tomorrow.
That's true. I honestly, I would have loved to have you guys here. We would have had some drinks and some food and some conversation, but
well, hopefully
this COVID is not letting us.
I know.
So
We can do it another time, hopefully in the future. We will.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll start. My name is Michele Rothman, and I'm what you call a Tupperware manager. I'm not just a regular consultant, but I do Tupperware. I train people to sell Tupperware as well. Many times I have people watching my Zooms to learn how to do it as a Zoom, because as I said, we were used to doing it in the home. But since the COVID-19 came along, Tupperware found that everybody was cooking or making food somehow, some way in their home. And people were staying away from box stores and things like that because of the situation. And as a result, they bought a lot of food, more than they ever did, and put it in the fridge. And within 2 weeks, they're throwing out 40% of what they bought. And that's the truth. So what happened is in April, Tupperware had 5 times more sales than last year.
Wow.
Amazing. 5 times. And as a result, we started to do this. And it's working out quite well. And I have to tell you, it's a lot of fun. So what we're going to be doing first is we want to thank Michele for being our host.
Thank you.
Sure. I've really done not much, but thank you.
Yay, Michele.
Thank you, guys.
Now, normally I give my host some goodies. And Michele, I'm going to mail these to you because I have to give you something. This is cute. This is a set of magnets. One is a tablespoon, one's a teaspoon. It's magnetic. It stays on the fridge.
Oh, that's good.
Very cute. And then I have a little keychain that's a miniature of the chopper I'm going to use.
That's cute too.
That is cute.
And this one I know your daughter's going to steal. This one is a little container that holds little coins and stuff. It looks like the freezer container that we sell.
Oh, that is cute
That's
too.
great.
Yeah, but there are other things you can earn. You're going to see as we go along. Okay, so right now I want to play a quick game with everybody. You don't have to write a thing. Nothing. We're going to be counting points. Okay? Based on yes or no. Did this ever happen to you? Have you ever? That's the question. Oh, Shirley's calling. Oh,
That's my aunt.
yeah. Hi, Shirley. We just started. Do you have were you able to get the Zoom? Well, you can do it on your phone. Okay, you know what? I'll let you listen in. I'll keep the phone on, and you'll hear it. How's that? Okay, she's going to be Michele. Say hello.
Hi, Asher.
Hi. Hi.
Sorry your phone's not working well. I'm glad you could call in.
Well, you know what? It could be a video call. Oh, it says you can't receive video calls at this time. Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can get you on a video somehow.
I
had problems with the nurse practitioner
Same thing.
doing a
Okay,
video
well,
call
all right,
this
well,
morning.
all right, well, Shirley, we just started, okay? So I'm about to play a game. You can play too, okay? This is,
All right, good.
okay, I'm asking you a question. Have you ever? And every time you say yes, add 10 points. And we're gonna see who has the highest or the lowest, all right, girls?
Sounds good.
And Ian, if you're here, we count you too. Here we
Okay.
go. Have you ever locked yourself out of the house?
Yes.
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 Have you, just count 10 for each one I say. Have you ever lost a member of your family while you were shopping?
Yes.
No. Shopping.
Yeah,
What,
you
they
know, in
lost
the
them in
store.
the store? They passed away.
No, shopping.
Oh.
What are you asking? Did we lose them intentionally or not?
No, well, the thing is, I know some people tell me that they go to a store and they try to lose their kids. Have you put something unusual into the refrigerator?
Yes.
Somebody told me she put the cat once by accident.
Cat.
Cat jumped in when she opened the door. And then
Oh.
she heard a distant meow and she realized it. Have you ever turned the white clothes another color while doing the wash?
Yeah.
Have you ever gone away from home and left the iron on?
Mm. Mm-mm.
No.
And don't ask what's an iron.
No.
Have you ever put your heel through the hem of a skirt, slacks?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
No.
Have you ever had your zipper break in public?
No.
Mm, I don't think so.
Have you ever gone somewhere with either two different shoes or socks on?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever remembered an appointment after it was too late?
Oh, yeah.
And
Have you ever called a member of your family by the wrong name?
Of course.
Yes.
Have you ever been ready to bathe and found no hot water?
Oh yeah.
Mm.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Have you ever fallen up the stairs
Mm.
like
Oh,
a
I didn't
klutz?
hear.
Have you ever fallen up the stairs?
Fallen up the stairs?
Trip up.
Oh, trip up? Yes.
Have you ever gone shopping for groceries and didn't have enough money?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Have you ever had your zipper? Oh, I did that one. Have you had your here? Have you ever had your Zoom video on and you didn't know it?
No.
No.
Uh,
I can't even get it on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever absentmindedly dialed the number of a friend and then you forgot who you're calling?
Oh yeah.
Yes. 10.
Have you ever waited and waited for the toast to pop up and realized you never plugged it in?
Mm-mm.
No.
Have you ever gone swimming and lost your bathing suit top?
The
Yeah.
bottom.
10.
Not for you, Ian, no. Have you ever been offered a part-time job that pays $20 to $30 an hour and you turned it down?
No.
No? Well, if you haven't, I can offer it because with Tupperware, you can make good money. Actually, right now, Tupperware has a special deal going on. To join Tupperware now, usually we have like a kit of equipment. It's worth about $281 and you can join for $60 with that. And there's a way, if you sell a certain amount in 2 months, they give you back the 60. But what they're doing now through the summer is you can join Tupperware for $15 virtually. You don't get your equipment, but you join because of Zoom. You could just sell with the catalogs and everything online, and you make the full profit, the same thing that anyone makes. So that's something they're doing. So add up all your yeses. How many do you have?
I don't have a piece of paper and a pen.
Well,
I
they
have
were
just
10
did
each.
everything.
13.
They were 10 each. So how many do you have? Did you count as you went along?
I lost count after one hand.
I counted 5, 5, and 3, so that makes 130.
Okay, Kim, what do you have?
I only had 4.
4?
Oh.
Michelle, what you got?
12.
12, it's 120.
Wow, look at you, Michelle.
I'm not, none of those to be proud of. though.
I was going to say.
Falling up the
Yeah,
stairs.
but I got a lot right, and I don't know how many I got because I didn't know we were supposed to keep track like that.
Yeah, no, we're supposed to give 10 each. Well, I'll tell you, it looks like Ian is the winner. He's going,
Not
looks like he's the klutz of the evening.
Oh.
How about losing your bathing suit top?
Yeah, well, right, that's true. What we're gonna do is we're gonna give money off on the order. That's how I'm doing it. The winners will get money off their order. A straight all across. We're giving, when it'll be like $4 off your order. And then the prize drawing that I'm doing that everybody's in is that when all the orders are given in, I'm gonna pull a name out of that. Whoever I pick will get 25% off any one product that you're interested in. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be a very expensive, you'll still get 25% off. Okay, so that's what I'm doing, because I can't give out gifts through the computer. It's sort of hard, So now you know. He's the one.
But if you can think of a way, I don't know how picky you are. I'm not. If you can think of a way of doing something like that, you'd be very rich.
Oh yeah. If I could when I make this, if I could fax it, we'd be in great business.
Yeah.
Okay. Now what we're going to do right now is we're going to go through the most exciting pieces of Tupperware that have saved so much space and time and makes it easy to do things. For example, when Tupperware came out with our chop and prep, I don't know about you, but I hate chopping onions. How many people here hate chopping onions? Everybody, right? And one of the things
it makes me cry. I love to cry.
but I find this works well. A chopper is 1 3/4 cups capacity. It has a stainless steel blade, and I put a few chunks of onion in here. It now comes in the red color. I'm using the old one. And it's rubberized on the bottom, so when you put it on a counter, it's not going to slide. You need 2 fingers. And I have to tell you, when I was in Florida, when I went to visit my aunt originally, and I showed these products, she had a little party for me too over there. And she had people, the minimum age was 80. And a few of them said they had very bad arthritis in their hands and they can't cut anything with a knife. It's hard. But they can cut it 2 times maybe, but not chop. So the lady says, if you can show me something that I can chop, you got a customer. So I had these 6 women there. And I'm telling you, the youngest must have been 80. And I let her do this.
I can't say anything.
I know, but it's chopped very finely. See?
I'm picturing it in my mind.
Yeah, it's chopped very finely. Okay, and that's for the onions. Now in here, you can also make tuna, egg salad, avocado, baby food, just about anything. It's amazing. Now when this came out, Tupperware got a lot of calls from people that they want a bigger one. And by the way, there was a seal. So let's say you made something in here, you would take out the blade and then store it in the same container. So you didn't have to switch it. It also comes with a protective blade cover. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Now, we're going to make in the Micro Pro Grill. This is also one of the newest items from Tupperware that is incredible. I have a call coming in. They're going to have to wait. It's actually my sister. So anyway, Micro Pro Grill goes in the microwave and grills just like a barbecue grill. Imagine, you don't need the George Foreman, you don't need the charcoal, you don't need anything. In super time, and the way this works, if you notice, there's metal all around. Now, in the layer on the bottom is Tupperware. In between is metal on the bottom. In the cover, there's a material called Eterna, which is in pots, cookware. In between is Tupperware. So the metal is preventing the microwaves from getting in this container. So even though it's going in a microwave, it is not cooking with microwaves. So there are people say, oh, I don't want to have microwave food, but let me explain. What happens is it heats up from the heat hitting the microwave here, because it doesn't go through, can't go through here, can't go through here. What happens, it causes in 2 minutes, the temperature inside to be 425 degrees.
Wow.
Yeah. So now when you put the cover on it, it's going to grill. Now I'm going to be making a piece of salmon for you. I'm going to show you.
I was just going to say a piece of salmon.
I'm hungry.
I still can't see anything.
Oh, okay.
I have a good imagination.
my Tupperware freezer container, one piece. Putting that here. And we're making pistachio crusted salmon.
My favorite.
All right. Now in this other chopper, I have shelled pistachio nuts, and I needed to take my lemon and get the zest of the lemon. So I took this all in one, as we call it, and grated the zest of the lemon in here. Then I add that to the pistachio mixture.
How many pistachios are there, you think?
A cup for 2 pieces, but I'm making one, so I'm putting a little less. This particular item is really great because it also has an attachment that helps you separate your eggs. It has another attachment that has a juicer on it, and the one I just used, and you can even use it if you wanted to pour from it. It's quite inexpensive. It's about $15, the whole set. Okay, so now we're going to go to the pistachios, and I'm going to chop them. Now I'm going to put them on top of the salmon. Remember, there's lemon zest mixed with pistachios.
Do you get the pistachios with the
lemon zest?
with the well, no, with the salmon?
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to put it on top. It's really enough for 2, but I only have one salmon right here. And when you put 2, in 8 minutes, it comes out grilled. So I'm going to try it for 4 minutes.
8 minutes?
8 minutes, yeah. Okay. Now I'm taking the cover, putting it on top. And by the way, if you put it in a different position like this way, it becomes a casserole dish. And you can bake in here. You can bake muffins, and not muffins, but like cobblers and things like that. I do my grilled chicken in here all the time. It's the only way I make my chicken. Now I'm putting them in here. And we'll let that go. Okay, now we're going to get back to the next level of the chopper, which is the chocolate mousse we're going to make. Now we're going to be making crumbs out of cookies. I have a couple of cookies in here. Here we go. And we're going to put cookies in these little dishes. And another one. So we have a bottom of cookie. Okay. Then we're going to take the Power Chef, which is just like the chopper, except Tupperware took it and made it 5 3/4 cups capacity. So that you can even put a Duncan Hines cake mix in here. All right. Now I use this, especially when I'm not here, when I'm in Florida. Instead of a food processor, I use this to make potato kugel. That's potato pudding. Because when you do it that way, the same motor, so to speak, fits on the top, you see? And even have an attachment, so if you wanted to add something, you could. That comes off, and I can go like that if I needed to. But for this recipe, I'm not doing that. I'm removing this. I'm taking out the blade, and I'm adding my attachment called the whip and prep. It's 3 beaters that are like 1. It fits right inside here. And watch what I'm going to do. First, I'm taking my, like the heavy cream or the whip, it's called the rich whip. I'm pouring that in here.
I missed it. Can you do it again?
I'm putting in the whipped cream.
No, I'm joking.
Okay. Then I'm putting in, let me get the cocoa.
Salmon and chocolate mousse, that sounds really good.
I know, it really does.
You'll have to.
Can you guys see it?
Oh, I think we're getting a thunderstorm
I
here.
have my Tupperware
Yeah.
modulars, which is where I store everything. It keeps it really, really great. I take my Tupperware measuring spoon, and I'm putting in 2 tablespoons of cocoa.
That sounds good.
And then I'm taking sugar. You can use, if you want, stevia. I actually do have stevia. I happen to like it because it's not real sugar, but it really does the same job. And since I'm not sharing this with any of you and I want to watch how much sugar I'm drinking, I'm going to put this in. Okay. All right.
All right.
Okay, now, put this away. We're going to take the whip and prep and put it in. And turn it. Now, usually, this will make it stiff, whether it's egg whites or heavy cream, for about 30 seconds. Usually the kids love to do this. But they usually take it to lick the bowl. See how it's doing? Getting there. I think the salmon's ready. Let me check. Yeah, it's ready. Oh, if you could smell this.
I
Wow,
can smell it. It's close.
Look at that.
looks great.
Isn't that beautiful?
Good.
Ready.
Yeah. I smell it. I can't see it.
Almost done.
Rochelle,
Yeah,
can you purchase just that attachment without the,
Yeah, you can.
because I have the chopper.
See
Yeah,
that?
that looks great.
Yeah, it's all ready.
I have the chopper, but I don't have that top piece.
Yeah, you can buy that separate.
I think I have the chopper too, and I don't have the top piece.
Yeah, I have the small and the big chopper.
Chopper, it's in the catalog. The chopper is, the small one is 39. The large, this big one is 69. The attachment is 35.
Okay.
So now we're gonna put whipped cream, the chocolate mousse on top of the cookie. See? Now you can do this on anything. You can even buy the ready-made little pie crust that they sell. I don't know which company, Pepperidge Farm, any of those already made pie crusts. You have to just bake it in the oven for 15 minutes, let it cool, and then add this whipped cream to it.
Mm.
And then make a topping of whatever you want, or like the one that I did. And freeze it. Then when you need to have a nice dessert, pull it out of the freezer when you're up to your main course so it softens slightly, and then you can have the topping.
It wouldn't make it to the freezer at my house.
Okay, so now we have this. Now we're going to make a topping. Now, if you want to be simple and easy, you can just take colored sprinkles or these kind of little ones. But I'm doing something a little more interesting. I have the spiralizer. I put an apple in there. So I'm going to spiralize an apple. Now I do this with zoodles, with zucchini all the time. I stopped eating regular pasta. Here, we're putting some of the apple on top.
Yeah, nice. That looks great.
Yeah,
It does.
looks great. Look at that.
I can't see it.
I'm going to take a picture and I'll send you the picture.
Send me a picture.
That's about as good as I can do. Well, you know what? We're recording this, Shirley. We can send you the recording. See?
Oh,
That looks great.
That looks really nice.
Yeah, very nice. You have this for dessert. Okay, now what happens when you get up in the morning? You don't feel like a big breakfast, right? Not all the time.
yes, I do.
Well, we're gonna, oh, by the way, I have a lemon to squeeze on the salmon. Right there. Okay, we're gonna make a smoothie. Now the smoothie is being made in the middle-sized chopper. This is nice. This is the second size. Same idea. And actually this one also comes like the Power Chef comes with a whisk. And the little one comes with a whisk as well. So in here, I'm going to put, I have to get my blueberries.
I like that because then you can make smoothies at work.
Yeah.
I'm putting in frozen blueberries, cut up strawberries, a half a banana, and a cup of almond milk. Sometimes I'll put some ground flaxseed meal, depends how healthy I want to eat that morning. All right, here we have the almond milk. Then I'm putting 2 tablespoons of scoops of chocolate organic protein powder. And a little bit of cinnamon, which is a blood stabilizer. Okay, then I'm going to do the same thing.
Which attachment was in there? The blade or no?
What?
What was it, the blade that was in there?
Yeah, the
Okay.
stainless steel blades in there. It's already mixed, but I want to make it a little fluffier. Now, if I want to make it
She must
fluffier,
have the
I
best
can mix.
arms.
But all the fruit is already chopped up. Already chopped up. The banana, the strawberries, the frozen blueberries are already chopped up. So if I take this out, I could put this part in and turn it just the same way, and it's fluffing it up. It's really fluffing it up. So now, I take my smoothie, I put it into my Tupperware quick shake, and I save it for the next day if I want. Look at that. It has a little blender piece inside so that if it gets a little stuck together, if I want, I can just shake it up. And this holds 20 ounces.
Oh, that's nice.
And then you have your smoothie. How do you like that? Isn't that nice?
Looks nice.
Now the smooth chopper is what it's called. This is called the smooth chopper. This is called the chop and prep. 39. That's 49, and this is 69. This is about, I think, $16. The spiralizer in the catalog, you can look all this up on the link. We gave you the catalog link to look it up. Spiralizer actually is a base. It's a base.
Oh.
And you get this attachment separately, so you decide what top you want on it. Now, I have this one, and I also have another one, which is perfect if you want to grate your own cheese. There's another one that helps you make sorbet. There's a lot of different attachments to this if you'd like to use them. It works really, really well. Then we have other things that are really amazing. We have the Smooth Mondo. If you have a piece of Kirby or cucumber, or maybe you have mushrooms or radishes, you would put in here, and you could just go like this. You'll see how thin it goes. You turn it around, hold it the right way. See how thin? Then there's another one we have. That's a grater. Works the same idea, except it grates. So you could use it as a quick grater. That grates. So you have grating, you have slicing, and you have your spiralizer. Now the spiralizer has 3 blades. One is the one we made that shows zoodles, and the other blade can make thin potato chips. You put in a sweet potato or a potato and turn it, and you put in a skewer in the middle, and it threads the skewer as it's coming out. And you can put it with the skewer in the oven if you want a little oil and salt and pepper, and it comes out like that. For 40 potato chips. It's amazing. I have a picture of it. I can, you know, if girls, you give me your, if you have WhatsApp, I could send the picture. I send it to Michelle, and she'll pass it on to you. You can see how nice.
That.
Yeah, then there's another one that makes the zoodles like fettuccine, a little thicker.
Hmm.
And that all comes with it automatically. Okay, that's how these work. These are, you just got these, Michelle? You got them already?
Yeah, the chopper and the mandolin.
The
I mean,
mandolin.
this grater.
These are 25 each. These are nice. Okay. Now, the best thing that's going on with Tupperware right now, I'm turning this around, is we are in the middle of a huge sale. As I mentioned earlier, that many people have been buying lots and lots of food. I don't know about you, but one of my daughters has 5 children and one has 4. The one who has 5, included in that is a set of 5-year-old twins, identical.
Wow.
Remember, Michelle?
Yes, yes.
I still can't tell them apart. And she has 4 boys and 1 girl. And then she has to have 6 cereals because they never want the same cereal twice in the same week. So just multiply that by everybody out there who buys cereal while the kids are home, homeschooling. Many times they'll be on the Zoom with their teachers or whatever, and they're nibbling on something. Many times they'll take the cereal to nibble. Many times. And then, they don't want it for a week, and then it can get stale. That's where the modules come in, the ones like I was using for the cocoa. That I will do at another Zoom. I'm not talking about that right now. But then we have fruits and vegetables, and that is amazing, and that's what's on sale right now. These are called the Fridge Smarts. These were invented by the University of Agriculture with Tupperware together. It's a Tupperware. It has a well inside. See, it goes under. That means that if you put a vegetable in there or fruit that water comes out of it, it'll go in the well. It will not be sitting in its moisture, getting ruined and soggy. Now, if you wrap things in I know someone told me she wraps it in paper towel and then she puts it in a baggie and she does all that stuff. But think about how much you're throwing out in baggies and baggies. The average family throws out every year $1,200 in all that waste, foil and baggies. You invest one time in these products and you will see how little you buy. Really. Somebody could go on mute if there's background noise.
Yeah, there's some back noise.
Yeah, somebody's
It's
doing
something terrible. Yeah, it sounds terrible.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
now there's special identifying marks on here. There's a button that you turn from one to the other. You have 3 different vents. In other words, you follow the picture. If something is leafy, it needs a little air. You'd go to that one. Now, when I have dill in here or salad bags that you buy, spinach and, all those things, I have a son-in-law that's a vegetarian. He eats no meat, no chicken, no fish. So when they come over, I have to make salads. He likes cilantro and mints and stuff like that, but tiny. Now, I'm not going to cut it tiny. I would take it, chop it in my chopper. But then when I have some left, I use the small one, fit in the dill or whatever. And it's, you buy a bunch. They don't give you a drop. After a week, you're going to throw it out. Looks like it came out of a fish tank. But no, I put it in a Fridge Smart. And you know what? 21 days, it's dry like a feather. 21 days. And by then, they already came a second time. So I'm using the same one. And he doesn't know the difference. Now, I usually have a few of these for different reasons. Now, if you're going to put something in like I did before with the Kirby's or cucumbers and things like that, it does not require air. So then you would move the vent to the middle. And then sometimes you might have something like broccoli. Broccoli is a very heavy breather. It needs a lot of air. Now, if you want to see how it really looks within a week or two, there's a little clip from YouTube that Tupperware produced showing food in Tupperware, and after 2 weeks, if it's not in Tupperware, side by side. I have it on WhatsApp. I think I sent it to you, Michelle. It's a YouTube clip. So you pass it on to everybody so they can see that, okay? They can take a look at it. It's really good. Now this one is one of the most popular sizes. Then there's the next size, which is the medium deep. This is the one where you could throw in your peppers and your cucumbers, and you could throw in your carrots or celery and things like that. Same thing with the vent. Beautiful. Now, if you have a lot of watery vegetables like cucumbers and all those, sometimes there's a lot of water in the bottom. You spill it out occasionally. What I like to do is I take a paper towel and fold it in, laying it on top. So if there's condensation from the refrigerator, it'll go in the paper towel. but it stays amazing. Within a month of using this, it pays for itself, really, it's amazing. Then there's another size, medium shallow. And in here, I usually buy a few pounds of fresh string beans, and I throw them in here. And even if I don't use them all, I find that it really keeps very, very well. So I don't have to run and buy. I mean, at this time, I don't like to go to the store too often. Honestly, I don't think I've gone to the store in about 4 months. My husband's doing it, and my kids have been buying stuff for us because they want to keep us, because we're not 40. Now there's another size.
Rochelle, would you put tomatoes in there?
Yes, I would. I like whole tomatoes. I do.
Okay.
Then there's a special size they're selling just during the sale. It's called the extra large. It's just like the medium deep, but longer. And there's another size called the extra long. Look at that one.
Mm.
Now this one, I took it right out of my refrigerator because I'm using it. I want to show you what I have in there. Look at that. Now, some of my peppers are over a week old. You can't tell which is a week old. There's no chicken pox on it. It stays great. Now I have in here, I also have a couple of oranges. I have a plum. I have a tomato. Besides that, this will take up 2/3 of that particular shelf. So what I do is I take the drawer that's in your refrigerator that they tell you is for produce, and I put other things in there. I'll put in there things for the kids, like juice boxes and cheeses and things like that. So when they open the drawer, they can pull out what they want and they don't mess up the rest of your refrigerator. Because many times when the kids come in and they want something now, whether even if it's a water bottle, they mess up the fridge looking for it, you know, digging in. I like to use my drawers for the kids so they can pull out what they want, pull out the shelf, take out what they want, and they don't bother my food. So I like this very much. This is on sale. The price of this right now, the gigantic one is normally $49. It's $35 right now. The extra long, you have the, where's my glasses? There it is. The extra long one is also on sale now, and that one is $35. Excuse me, no, it's less. It's $29. I have to find my glasses, 1 minute. Yeah, it's $29. And the set, what they did with the set is they're giving you double. They're taking the whole set that I showed you, but 2 of this size, the small D, 2 of this size, and 2 of that size. And in other words, you're getting 10 pieces, 10 for $99. 10 of the Fridge Smart. Now, if you want to share it with somebody, share it. Half price. It's an amazing thing. You could put in there watermelon. Now, if you put watermelon in there, the watermelon liquid will go in the well underneath, so your watermelon won't get soggy. You won't have to give it a haircut all the time, if you know what I mean. Same thing with cantaloupe and honeydew. I like to do that in the season when everybody's into those kinds of fruits. Cherries I had for over 2 weeks in there. It was terrific. I got my money's worth. It was really marvelous. So this Fridge Smart set, for $99, you're getting a double set. You have a double set here. All right. Then we have what Michelle already got, the sandwich maker. That's amazing too. Michelle, you've used it?
Yeah, I like that sandwich maker. You mean the two egg cup things? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
It makes 2 eggs. Yeah, I got that. We use it to make breakfast sandwiches like a couple times a week, and then I gave it to Ryan. He took it to college.
Right.
You can make eggs in there in the microwave. It's very
I
convenient.
liked it. I'm in the background.
Ryan liked it.
I usually put in here like 1 whole egg and 3 egg whites, whip up, put my seasoning in, put it in the microwave for 2.5 minutes, and you have a perfect omelet.
Yeah.
You can make French toast in here, you can make oatmeal in here, and sandwiches like you said you do. This is great. This is part of the line that's on sale right now. We have the pasta maker, which Michelle has also.
I like the pasta maker a lot.
I don't know if you're the one who gets on the phone and remembers afterwards that you were boiling your water for your pasta and it's overcooking now. You're never, ever going to have that problem again because you put in your raw pasta in here without the cover. And it's marked on the inside. On the left, it says 135, and on the right, it says 246 for the amount of portions. And you follow the wavy line to fill it with water. Based on that, that's how much you're going to put it for. And then you have a chart. You follow it. Usually it's around 12 minutes for the particular pasta you're going to use. When it's ready, you put the cover on, and this I call dummy proof. They have an arrow pointing in the direction that you have to cover it, and there's little holes on the edge like a strainer. You just hold it away from you and it drains. It's amazing. And then you have the rice maker, which is not available in the book right now. You can make your rice without overcooking it. And these three together, normally they're $30 a piece. All three are $39.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a sale. All three together, $39 instead of $30 a piece. So that's a very good sale. Another good sale is the Smart Set. The Smart Set are 20 containers of Tupperware. This is what from the small ones, but there's bigger sizes. There's 20 different sizes. It's 20 of them for $39. So if you need little things, you know how it is sometimes you take a lunch or you want to put in certain things to nibble in the car. My daughter puts a couple of baby wipes in here. Keeps it this way so you don't have to worry about baggies and things like that. I actually make Jell-O in here for my husband. I'll show you, I just made it today. Here, one pack of Jell-O fills 4 of these. So I have 4 of these now in the fridge for him. Or pudding, or whatever you want to use it for. It's really ideal to have. So the whole set is called the Smartest Set. It's a start set. It's great. It has in there even the size to use for cereal, the little smidgets, the tiny 2-ounce ones, which you've seen maybe before, for dressing in your salad and things like that. This is a sale. And there's a salad spinner. I don't know if you know about salad spinners. This one is amazing. I actually ordered one for myself. I'm ready to get it. It's a large container that has a strainer built inside and a handle on top. Now, if you're putting in there your salad, as you turn it, it drains all the liquid out of it. And then you remove the strainer and you can use the entire container with the seal as your holder for your salad. Someone wanted to test it. She took a wet paper towel and put it inside and spun it, and the paper towel got dry. It really works well. If you put watermelon in there, cut watermelon, you'll see when you put it in the fridge and when you take it out a few hours later, all the water is under the strainer from the watermelon. So when you're serving the watermelon, it's more or less like a dry, it's not wet all over you when you're eating it. So this is a nice one. That's also on sale right now. That one is $55 instead of $69. So all these sales are in a WhatsApp flyer that I sent around. Now there's lots of other things on sale. I'm not going to show you all that, but I want to point out this to you. I don't know if you drink cold brew. Do any of you go buy cold brew by Starbucks or any of those places? Yeah? Well, the way Tupperware has it, it has these 3 parts. You put inside your coffee grounds, you add your water, you let it sit on the counter for 24 hours. What happens is it gets the coffee flavor, but not the acid. All the tannic acid disappears. That means you will not have a bitter cup of coffee. You can do the same thing with tea bags. And then you remove this, put on your cover. You can warm up your coffee if you like it, hot, or you can make it with ice, have iced tea or iced coffee. So the cold brew is right now on sale. That's another one that's on sale.
How much is the cold brew?
The cold brew, I have to look.
Okay.
I have to look at
All right.
I'll get my phone.
I could look on the calendar. Don't worry.
Look, I sent you the flyer.
Yeah, no worries. I
Have it on there. It's on the flyer that I sent you, but it's
Okay.
on sale right now.
Okay.
The sale ends the end of this week. It's anyway, so that's how it works. Okay. Now there's a lot of other things I'm not showing you. We can do that another time. But if you have any questions about anything, you can see this is the modular system. When I organize pantries, I want your pantry to look like this. And there's also the freezer line, which I'm not talking about today either. If your freezer looks like this, you want it to look like this, or if you want it to look this organized, or this organized, it can be done. But I can't do a freezer class now. We will do it next time. I mean, if you want to do a party, Carol, I'd love to do a Zoom freezer party with you. Well, Kim, any of you can do it. If you decide you want to do it, it helps your host when we choose the gifts. One of the things that happens when you have a party, your sales reaches a 200 level, automatically she receives one gift from the book. There is a choice of about 4 items she chooses. When the sales reaches the 300 level, then a host starts getting 10% free to choose in the catalog. And you get to choose any one item in the catalog for half price. It could be the most expensive item. It could be the Micro Pro Grill, which sells for $199. I have a lot of people getting it for $99 for having a party. That's what they do. I have one girl who's getting her third. It's really working well. And then when your sales reaches a little bit higher, you get even more. When it reaches, I believe it's the 400 or 500 level, you get 15% free. That's at least $83 free Tupperware and 2 half-off items. So you can really end up getting quite a bit. I had a host 2 weeks ago who was on vacation in Orlando. She did the party there. Her family was here. They all tuned in. So we had people from New Jersey, from Brooklyn and Orlando on the Zoom, and she did so well. She ended up earning $200 free Tupperware.
Wow.
That's pretty good. So you never know, right? So now I want to do my drawing from the people who have the tickets. And this person will get $4 off their order. Okay? Get my glasses on so I can see. Carol Brandt.
Yay, Carol.
Okay. Now, what we want to do is give you an opportunity to look through the catalog as well. So you have the link. You can look on the catalog. You can call me with any questions. You have my number on there too. And we're going to keep the party open until Wednesday night. That means you can call me. Tomorrow I'm going to be a little busy because I have my grandson's wedding. So during the morning I'll be here, but then I'm going to be en route, going there. So I won't be available. But call me Wednesday all day. I'll be available until we're gonna close it at 8 o'clock at night.
Congratulations on the wedding.
Oh, thank you. You met him, Yona's son, Yumi, the tall boy.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's getting married to a girl from New Jersey.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Anyway, so I think I sent you a picture when they got engaged.
I think so. Yeah.
I did send you a picture, right? Okay. Anyway, I want to thank you so much. If you have any questions, I'd be glad to hear whatever you really have to ask me. Go ahead.
So if I want to get the salad spinner, I'll just text you or whatever, call you. What do you
You
think?
call me. I prefer you
Call
call
you.
me because then I can go right into. I'll be sitting at the computer and I can put the order in
Yeah.
immediately and tell you how much it comes out to. It's easier
Okay.
that way. Whatever it
Okay.
is that you're interested in, and please show the link to other people because anyone can order from this party. It doesn't mean because they didn't see us that they cannot order. Anybody can order anytime, but we want to make sure that Michelle gets all the credit through this, tonight.
Yay,
Right.
Michelle.
Oh, thanks. Thank you. I'm glad you guys could make it. Next time we want in person.
Well, we
we'll
can
have
do it in person, then you can eat this.
Yeah.
To say that salmon and mousse
I
seem
wanna eat
really
that
good.
salmon.
Yeah, and by the way, the salmon recipe is in the Tupperware catalog. When you place your order, you will get that catalog automatically in your order. And the recipe is right here in the catalog.
Oh, okay.
Okay? It's automatically here. So you will get this catalog included in your order. So you'll have a full catalog. But you can look at it online meanwhile so that you can see if there's something I didn't show you and perhaps you need it or you'd like it. And again, if you want to know more about anything, please feel free to give me a call. I'll be glad to
Okay.
help you with anything. And next time you got to taste. Unfortunately, you can't taste this way, but my 6-minute chocolate cake that I make in the oven, microwave oven. And today, with the microwave so strong, it only takes 4 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, actually, that one. When I did it, the first time I did it, many years ago, I wrote a cookbook. After 30 years in Tupperware, it was called Not Just a Cookbook. It was Food Around the Year by Month, and before each month, there were funny stories of my experiences selling Tupperware. And there was the recipe in there, and the New York Daily News the food editor, got my book and loved it. So she wrote about it says here, 6-minute miracle. And she wrote about my recipe in there. And it was really nice. And over the course of the years that I've been doing Tupperware, I was invited on Broadway to do a party for the actors of the show Cats.
Oh,
Oh,
fun.
how nice is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was on TV with Ainsley Harry, the chef, and I was with the ladies of The View.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, how nice.
I did freezer tricks on TV for The View when Meredith Vieira was on with Joy Behar. See?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So I was on TV about 3 times for my
That's good.
cookbook over the years. So it's been an experience. I really love what I do.
So will you autograph whatever I order?
What'd you say?
Will you autograph whatever I order?
Well, it doesn't come from me. It comes from North Carolina. But it's fun. And this I'm wearing, by the way, is the chef's coat that I earned from Tupperware. When Tupperware was the 70th birthday, it's now 2 years later, I earned this jacket. So I'm wearing it.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. Anyway, so it's been fun. It's just really the most fun you have without really working hard. I call it a job, your own job.
Nice.
Own business, job, Y-O-B. So if you're looking to make some extra money, you don't have to move yourself off your chair. Have a Zoom party with your friends. Try it for $15. Come on, you can try it for 3 months. And for 3 months, they give you a free website. So you can just let everybody know that you can do Zoom for them. You'll be amazed. All through the United States, you can sell Tupperware to everybody and anybody this way. It's just so simple. Okay, anybody else want to know anything?
I had one question about the grill. Does it grill marks on the food? Or not really?
I don't think it does grill marks.
Okay, it just kind of wherever it's sitting. Okay, kind of gets.
Right, depends how it's laying on there, but chicken comes out wonderful in there. I make grilled chicken in there in like 5 to 6 minutes. It's great. The fish is outstanding. It's really good. You know what else I did there recently? I took, those little red potatoes, the little ones. I cut them with a French fry cutter so they look pretty. I put them in the grill and I put my seasoning on it. And instead of 45 minutes in the oven, it came out between 8 and 10 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you put oil on it too, or just you just don't have to?
What?
Or would you put like some kind of Greek oil?
Yeah, I put a drop of olive oil, salt, and pepper on it. That's it. It came out wonderful. And you hardly have to clean this. Actually, we sell cloths, microfiber cloths. And this is one of them. This really, you feel it. It's like a little abrasive. You can rub anything without scratching it. It's really good. We have all kinds of cloths and towels and things like that. They sell things you wouldn't even believe. It's really amazing how much they have. So if there's anything else you want to know.
Do you sell pot holders?
Currently not now. We did have for a short time. You know what it is? I have a newsletter, Carol. I'll put you on it once I get your email.
Okay.
Because every month I send a newsletter. It shows what's new and what's on sale. And this way, if something may catch your eye that you wanted, that now is available, but usually these are available for a month or even a week. They've been doing crazy sales because of the COVID-19. They've been doing a lot of short sales. And only people on my email or WhatsApp group gets it. It's impossible for me to call everybody.
Right.
Can't do it.
Rochelle, Maya and I have to go, but thank you very much.
Yeah, hi, Maya. I saw all that. Your mother sends me all your arts and crafts stuff, whatever you do. I've been seeing it. It looks great.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Incredible.
Nice seeing you.
Yeah, I saw the drive-through for your son for his graduation. That was nice. That was really nice. It's amazing with social media what you could see,
Yeah.
I told her tomorrow at the wedding I'm gonna take video, so I'll send it to you so you can see.
All right, sounds good.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Oh, there's Ryan.
Hi, how are you doing?
Hi, how are you?
Hi, good.
Bye, Ryan.
Okay, bye. Take care.
Bye.
Okay, if that's all everybody has a question, that's it?
Should I go through Michelle when I order?
Well, you can call me directly. My number, I'll give you my number. You want to take it down?
I do, but my phone for some reason is like dead. I don't know why. It's plugged in.
Do you want me to text it? Should I text?
Text to my home
That'd be
phone.
great.
The 710.
I think it's also in the
My phone. I don't know what's going on with it. It's
Yeah,
just.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Give it to Kim and to Carol, whoever wants to have it.
Yeah, maybe in the invite, but I'll send it. I'll send a message to you
A
guys.
message to everybody, okay?
That'd be great.
All right. Well,
Okay.
thank you so much, Rochelle.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
And
Nice meeting you.
I'll be in
thank
contact.
you. We have the recording going off now.